So 2 of your favorite teams are going against each other, and you said nope. Bulls, Bucks.
I was watching it.
You just was a Bucks fan.
The Bucks aren't even up there. It's not one of the options.
Hey, I got him. Name me 5 players on the Bulls Summer League roster. You watched today's game, too.
Or did he?
I watched it a little bit. I was getting ready.
I
was ironing. Putting on the smell goods,
Since when you
lotioning
do
up.
that?
How long does that take?
It took me about an hour and a half.
Dang. He's like, Angie be ironing. You don't iron.
I do iron. She was at the pool.
Angie, he ironed Angie. Okay.
She was at the swimming pool.
Okay. I'm just checking.
But don't get around that question. Bulls players.
I don't know. Except for Modest Buzelis.
You don't even know Julian Phillips?
He actually played last year.
He did.
What position he play?
Wing. We were waiting on.
You still can't give me 5 of them?
Nah, I'm sorry.
All right.
I really wasn't watching that game. It was just on.
Bulls, Bucks.
I was watching it.
That ain't what you said earlier, though. That's crazy.
I was watching it. I was kind of watching it till I didn't watch that game.
Yeah. But, hey, I love when Dmills, I'm not going to say lie. I love when he sauce it up, exaggerate. Dmills go from, I watched that Summer League game. I watched the hell out of that game. I watched it twice. I watched it twice. To, I was ironing. I cleaned out the pool for the hotel. I ain't really watching.
One of my favorite things to watch is the defensive rotations when a team is swinging it around, but like you're so versatile defensively that like your center can move too and all that. It would be hard to like attack somebody because you know everybody is moving around.
The best part about that is when it calls a 24 seconds.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Especially
because get into
as
it.
somebody who's played basketball, you know how hard it is to play defense for 24 seconds. Playing defense and rotating.
Where have you played where they had a 24-second shot?
No, I'm just.
This is what I'm saying. But it's literally what I was just saying.
But do y'all not?
He dives into these.
I know. I understand what he's saying.
But it's
I
hard
understand
to
what
play.
he's saying.
It's hard to play real good hard-nosed defense for 24 seconds.
And when has he ever been? When has he ever been that?
That's because it's hard as hell.
But when have you done it for 5 seconds?
Guess what? I'm gonna eventually give up. But it's fun watching the teams go out there and actually do it. I'm not gonna do it. No,
Bro, you know what's funny about you? I'm finna get on your case. And y'all can get on my case at any time because they be thinking I be bullying or
you know
picking
what's
on.
funny? Your love life was so secret back then. We didn't.
My
really-
love life is always going to be
I
secret.
still is secret.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
love
true.
life. My
But
love
at
life.
least we like know he's in a relationship. He's talking to. We didn't know that back then.
Yeah.
I'm a player.
We never knew who Pierre was talking to, what he was doing. All you would see is like a Snapchat of him with flip flops on, saying, "You know what time."
Whoa, what?
I don't leave the house this late for no reason.
I don't remember. Do you remember
I
that?
don't remember that at all.
I don't remember that.
You know he be making shit up.
Yeah, you do make shit up.
I
don't
remember
that.
seeing that story when
so-
you posted in the group
Pete-
chat. I don't remember what.
So
what-
Pete just posted at midnight, him ready to go out in some flip flops, like he just got
I
a
think
late
he
night
sent it to
call.
us in like the group chat.
I don't remember this.
I don't
remember.
remember it either.
I remember it, but it was.
And what was I alluded to? You said I don't leave the house for this.
I think the exact quote was, "Y'all better check up on y'all girl. I don't leave the house this late for no reason." I think
That sounds like something you were supposed to.
that's something a young Pierre would say.
Oh man. And you know the reality?
That's why I'm believing it now.
But you know the reality? All I was probably doing was taking out the garbage.
You got Dmills that you just cracked.
He was like, oh, man, the Drake better watch out. He like, Jay-Z better be home with Beyonce. That boy P left the house to flip-flops.
Oh, Keontae George watched the episode, so he can drop his summer league mixtape. Boom.
Dmills, what's your high?
I think 22 in an AAU game.
Okay.
That's
What about
pretty-
for him
That's pretty
yourself?
damn good.
Probably like 10.
22 in AAU. How old is that? Like 13? 14?
No, I was like a sophomore.
That's 22.
That's a lot.
As a sophomore, it's like a 40-point game, bro. It really is.
Because there was only 6 of us on the court. Like we only had
holy
6 players.
wait a minute.
We only had 6 players.
I can see why you dropped 22.
We only had 6
Well,
players.
I had no.
Right.
It was 6. We only had 6 players on our roster that game. Because I don't know why.
So you played like the whole game?
Yeah, I had
That's what's
to.
How are you scoring?
Layups, mid-range jumpers. Tang was our point guard at the time. He was,
So you got somebody that could corroborate that story.
yeah.
Okay.
I will call Tane right now.
I don't know if he'll remember exactly what I scored, but I did have like 22 that game. And it was funny because it was against a dude that was like 6'8", and I was doing my thing.
We ain't seen him ever do nothing like that before.
I need the film.
It won't translate over. I feel like the shot diet, some of those shots that Tatum and Brown take, they're going to be a lot tougher when you're in the NBA Finals going against a much better defensive team. That Boston Celtics team, when you talking about limiting Brown and Tatum, I feel like they're a team you could scheme against. Like, if it's like, I already know Tatum's going to take that side step, contested three from the left wing. I just look at this team and I just see, I don't know what I see. I see a talented team, right? But I also see
He trying to find something to poke at.
I see a talented team. I'm not saying they're not a talented team, but I also see a team that I'm not really scared of if I'm on the opposing side. All fight was the Celtics living in the East. The East is kind of weak, and so like it's easy to rack up those wins in a regular season, and you get to chill, and those fadeaway shots from Tatum they gonna fall because he's going against the Pistons. Like it's something like that. That's kind of what I'm looking at here.
You be having very good arguments, and then you always get 1 point that just
Ain't played the
lose me.
Pistons in a very long time, bro.
And let's not act like Tatum averages 12 against good talent.
When you seeing them celebrating, that shit is phenomenal.
And that's why you got the shoes on.
No, I just felt like it fit the fit today.
It literally does not fit anything you got on.
It's literally black and white in the shoes.
Do you not see that highlight? The big highlighter.
The big highlight green is what makes it pop a little bit.
Kinda
That's
like
what
that.
that's what we was going for. Is that you wanted to wear them Tatums?
But it wasn't because of the finals.
Last time
Oh my fucking God. Cut it out.
No, last
Have you
time.
seen him in those shoes yet?
No, they literally just came
So
up
you
fresh out the box.
bring them out the day after they win the finals.
And it's all
a
coincidence.
coincidence.
It's a coincidence.
And like, how many blocks you got on the season? And Brian said 0 because he had like 20 fouls where he's trying to jump and get a block on somebody and foul somebody. He's like, there's no point. There's
That's
no
actually
point.
kind of funny because Brian's like 6'4", and in high
Was
school
he?
that's kind of tall.
Brian
Brian was he was his height?
Brian
was
is
like
not
just
6'3".
6'3".
That's
No,
your height.
Brian
That's
was not
literally like-
taller than you.
Brian was like
Kerr.
my height.
Brian
he's
was
not,
not
bro.
your height,
Are you
bro.
insane?
He was like a good 6 foot,
Why do
maybe
you be-
6'1".
why
Well,
do
at least when I
do
knew.
you
I'm going to
realize-
ask Terrence. I'm going to ask
Do you
Terrence.
realize you say shit that's just
Brian
kinda
was
like,
not my height.
No.
Oh,
I'm thinking
He was a taller guard, but he was not 6'3".
Oh.
He might have been 6 foot, maybe 6 foot at the time.
maybe I'm misremembering.
He said he was
My bad.
6'4", KD.
Yes, 6'4" is crazy. Now,
Bro,
if y'all
he
knew,
would be damn near the same size as Malik.
yes, Malik was the starting center, 6'4".
We could probably look it up on.
No, because
No,
they had
the
everybody
first one is
except
not even
everybody
time out,
except for
time
me.
out. You got everybody
They had
with-
Mike listed as 6
with
foot.
this reaction.
For real. And I'm
and
not
you're still
no
doubting
6
it.
foot.
No, you're right.
What year was that? That would have been 2012. No,
This goes to another one of your.
13.
What do we call it?
2013,
Is it
I would say.
over exaggerating, D-Man? What is it?
Yeah, basically.
I always exaggerate his size.
oh man.
I just don't know where you be at sometimes.
So there's more people like him.
Hey, 6'4" for him. I literally thought you was talking about a whole different person. That's why I asked.
Yeah,
who
you
is
kept
Brian?
asking who was
I'm thinking you're talking about some freshman
exaggerated
B team
That is so
tall
crazy.
dude that probably wasn't coordinated. You talking about Brian Kern, bro? What was he? 5'11", 6 foot?
Something like that.
I don't even want. How do I? What's the craziest like exaggeration you made about yourself? Like, just say you trying to get a girl, and what's something you
I've
sauced up?
exaggerated.
Yeah, I know you. No, you exaggerate so many stories that you cannot look at me in my face.
When I'm talking to girls, I'm very much like, here's what you gonna
When
get,
you were talking to girls,
and you
when you
gonna
were
like it.
when
Yes.
when you were talking to girls.
No, I'm saying that's how I approach it. Like this, here's me. Here's what you're gonna get, and whether you like it or not, we can either go separate ways. Or
No.
Like
No.
that's how. Because
No,
I feel
it's
like
not.
talking to like I was talking to like a 30-year-old woman, and I look older, so I told her I
No
was
kidding.
a plane engineer.
Who was
and-
that? Alonzo Mourning? No, yeah.
And we was talking, exchanging numbers. We was talking for a little bit.
That's the end of the story.
Yeah.
What's the planes though?
I made it sound like I had a legit career. I'm making good money.
Like he was like doing that.
It's funny what young people do.
he be on Boeing
Because
airplanes,
in
engine,
his
all
mind,
of
she
that.
was gonna pull up, and he was gonna be able to trick her.
She's across the country, right?
I don't even remember what she stated, but she unfollowed me when she found out how old I was.
Yes, she should have.
said he
She was
had
doing
on
some illegal
Snapchat.
shit.
Yeah.
Said he
How did
on
she find out?
Snapchat.
He posted his graduation.
He said he posted in class board.
Game time.
I posted something online. But they gave it away.
Lunchtime. He in the cafeteria and shit grabbing snacks.
In study hall. Oh, shit.